yourself. We don't know where Chris is.
Hello, hello,
What
hello,
is this place?
hello.
Not quite your ordinary house, that's for sure.
Hey, Wesker, where's Chris?
Blind playthrough, Resident
Jill,
Evil
no.
1. I'm already
wanna
done
go
with the
back out
coffee. Fun part, if
Oh,
anyone
that's
is
fine.
watching this in
What
the
was that?
beginning, I just spent the last
Chris?
10 minutes.
No.
Let me just check if this is
Jill,
the...
go
No,
and investigate.
don't open that door.
I'm going with her.
I just spent the last 10
She and I
minutes
go back a long
talking
way.
to the PC and the
Right.
microphone for
Off you go.
absolutely no
I'll secure
reason.
this area.
Because apparently
Stay
when you
sharp.
don't press auto start on the OBS, you're not actually streaming even if you press go live. So I was streaming for the last 10 minutes talking about the intro of the game and making a whole like thing about how was this compared to Dino Crisis and thing, like, so I was fucking clip farming and I wasn't even streaming.
Dining.
And I was waiting like for comments to tell me if I should play Jill or Chris. And like, yeah, Increben. Let's go. So yeah, that goes to show you how much I know about streaming on YouTube or any platform, that I was like talking to myself for the last 10 minutes. Let me pump up the audio a little bit on this. Now. Yeah. Hello, Cop Gaming. I had already said hello to you, and I also asked you when you said great game, because I saw that chat, if you were talking about Resident Evil in general, or the first one, or were you just talking about the remake? Because there are two versions of this game available now on Steam. And okay, so these are tank controls and the other. I was also saying how I'm not like familiar at all with this game, so I need some time to get used to controls and stuff like that. So right now I have 15 bullets.
That gunfire. I'm counting on you to
Okay,
investigate,
Wesker,
Jill.
Sure thing, Wesker.
are you going to send me back? Okay, so I'm stuck in this room where I got my first ink ribbon. The first one. Do you think that, like, there's any big difference? Like, is it worth it to play the original one after having played this remake? Because I bought it when GOG put it out on Steam, like after the Dino Crisis. They put out the Resident Evil 1 all the way through 3 and Breath of Fire 4. They put out all of those games on modern platforms. Now let me check the inventory and how do I equip. Do I have to go to the inventory every time I want to equip something? So R1 is how do I shoot? Okay, so this is, so I can aim. And is it X or square? I have, okay, so it's actually R2. Let's go knife in hand, like, just for the beginning. So this is already a much better experience. Okay.
I think you'd better take a look at this.
Barry,
What is it?
don't put those fingers in your mouth. Come on, that's disgusting.
Jill, see if you can find any other clues. I'll be examining this.
Okay, Jill, let's find more
Hope
clues.
it's not Chris's.
No, it's not Chris's. Chris is chilling. Is it just a graphic upgrade? Yeah, I know it's a graphic upgrade, but I also know, like, it's the one big thing is you not being forced to use tank controls. Because if you see here, you can use tank controls, but like you also have the joystick. Let's go through here. Oh, traditional cutscene. Is this censored? Not sure if this is censored in this version. Oh, I wouldn't guess it is. Or is it? Disgusting. Okay. Can I go around him? Yeah, sure. No! No, Jill! Okay. Yeah, tank controls can be annoying. I had an entire thing about how tank controls kind of ruin Dino Crisis for me, because most of the times you don't even, like,
Barry!
can properly fight dinosaurs,
Look out! It's
so
a
you're just
monster!
running around them.
Let me take care of it.
I never understood
What the hell is this?
how Resident Evil
I found
characters are
Jack,
so
killed by this thing.
against movements
Let's
that
report this
when
to
they're
Wesker.
shooting a zombie, they decide that they won't move. They're just going to look at the zombie and wait for it to approach them and keep shooting. Like, can't you just take like a step or two back so you don't get bitten? Okay, let's report back to Wesker. That was my HP. My HP is cooked. Okay, fair enough. Ooh, you want to know what my first PS1 games were? They were Lego Racers and Toy Story, the platformer that is also out on PS5. And I have already 100%ed Symphony of the Night myself. I have the 100% on the Requiem collection, which is Rondo of Blood and Symphony of the Night. So I'm not LARPing out here. I know what I'm talking about as well.
Let's not leave this hall.
Good idea.
The last thing I had to do in that Symphony of the Night Platinum was like painful. You had to play as Belmont in the Symphony of the Night after inputting that code. I don't remember exactly like how you did it. Can I actually? Oh, can you break this? Oh, no. Hmm. Searching the hole. You go here. Good choices, yeah. Although I'm not. I'm gonna be honest. Not a big fan of Rondo of Blood. I have beaten Rondo of Blood, Symphony of the Night, and the other one that I beat was Castlevania 1. I beat 3 Castlevania games, not a big fan. I have not been a big fan up until now. I really like Symphony of the Night, but I think that goes without saying that like Symphony of the Night is probably the best Metroidvania of all time. So it goes without saying that it is a good game. Pardon me. But Castlevania 1, not my thing. Not my thing. And also, for you guys that are here on stream, I'll let you in on a little scoop for a video I am working on. I worked night shift today, and I got something in me that wanted to, like, grind out lowballing people for retro games, and I'm not a reseller. I'm not lowballing people to then upsell the products I'm buying, but I bought somewhat of a collection this night, and I'm going to wait for everything to arrive here at my home, and then I'm gonna make a haul video out of it. I really enjoyed making my Steam haul video, so I'm gonna make like a physical haul video because I'm rebuilding an old collection of mine. My favorite one after Symphony of the Night is the third one that was on PS2. Ooh, I have a huge PS2 collection. I do not know which one you are talking about. Let me look it up on my phone. I'm curious, actually. Castlevania PS2. Are you talking about Lament of Innocence? God damn, this copy is like 200 euro. But there's also one here that's called Curse of Darkness. Oh, so these are more of those 3D ones that dive more into the The one which what was that one called? The Lord of Shadows gameplay. I have the Lord of Shadows ones installed to play eventually. Let me just explore the hallway, whatever the hallway means.
Barry.
Any luck, Jill?
No, nothing. What's going on around here? I can't figure it out.
Chill out, Jill. Chill out.
Chris,
Everything's gonna be
and
alright.
Wesker.
There's not much we can do.
Oh yeah, Wesker is definitely not a bad guy.
Safe room
He
separate.
just vanished because
I'll investigate the
he had to
drain.
take a shit.
Okay, then I'll try the door on the other side.
This mansion is gigantic. We could easily get lost. Let's start from the first floor.
Okay.
Also, if you are not subscribed to the channel, make sure to subscribe. We have a lot of good content coming.
It's a lockpick.
I'm going to restart working on my RPG Talk series, and Barry just gave me a lockpick. Man, if you have that copy of Lament of Innocence,
Listen.
keep it, treasure
If
it.
something happens, let's meet up in this hall. Got it?
Okay.
Okay, so let's open the map. Where should we go? So we have that zombie that was up there. We have a typewriter there. Since I don't know how you want me to call you, KOB or Cobb. Since you are familiar with Resident Evil 1, how often should I be saving? Like, how many ink ribbons does the game throw at you for you to be comfortable enough just saving regularly? Because I want to save. My thing is, since I already know how to progress in the game, I'm comfortable not saving because then I can like easily go through it again. Oh, you used to move a lot? I understand that. I'm so glad that I still get to have my PS2 collection. I do find it sort of unfortunate that I sold my PS3 one. I highly regret doing so, but I'm working on it. I'm working on it. It's something that I want to once in a while. I don't know how the difficulty works. It gave me like 3 choices. I chose 2, but I've seen people play the game and get like achievements for very easy, normal, hard. So I don't know which difficulty number 2 is. So I got an emblem. So I put difficulty number 2, whatever that's supposed to be. So now that this zombie isn't here anymore, can I check up on Barry or Kenneth? Okay, let's get this tape and go through this door, which we couldn't go because we had to report back to Wesker. This is like prime camera angle for a jump scare. What RPGs were you very fond of on the PS2? Like I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna look up because this is where my collection is. Like the only RPGs that I really enjoyed were like FF12, which I didn't even really play. I have FF10, which I also didn't really play. So my big thing on the PS2 were Star Wars games, like arcade-ish hack and slash and fighting games. The Ratchet series and Star Wars games were a big thing. I have a video coming out on some PS2 games on May the 4th. You might wonder what that video is about. And dude, the Lord of the Rings RPGs on PS2, absolute bangers. I know everyone talks about them. They're a very common title to talk about on the PS2, but those were just very good. And I love the lighting on this game. Just I just if you see me muting, I'm just blowing my nose because allergy season is around. Okay, so I got 2 plants right here. Yes, let's take the green herb and let's take another one. And I'm guessing that zombie right there is gonna pop up. I have some Resident Evil experience under my belt. Let's Kingdom Hearts, Dragon Quest 8. Really want to play Dragon Quest 8 myself. Xenosaga. Yes, I do want to play Xenosaga as well. And just okay, so you're a big Squaresoft fan. I have all Kingdom Hearts on the PS4, was it? Yeah, PS4. I have there's a dead raven inside, and this is a clip. Yeah, let's take the handgun magazine, 15 more bullets. And let's take this time to go up. But I love the PS2. It's my favorite console of all time. No discussion. Okay. So here's a zombie and another plant. So my inventory is already full. Okay. Let's take this time that this guy is downed and just run through this. He's gonna get up again. And we take this. And I can't carry any more items. So this is where we pop a plant. We're fine. And we get this. Will you take the golden arrow? Yes. Is he coming? He's very slow. I think we can manage it without another one. How do we reload? Controls. Reload while aiming. Okay, go ahead, Jill. Did I lose bullets? I did not. Well, I can weigh in on that for you, because as someone who has been collecting PS2 for a while, I have seen prices go up like 200%. The main items I use to track prices on the collections are like the basic games. So I'm talking things like SmackDown vs. Raw 2007, Ratchet and Clank games, Final Fantasy X, Kingdom Hearts, and I've seen those games go up in price like tremendously. And I'm just glad I got one of my favorite rails for the PS2 before it going up in price. You might be asking yourself if it's anything like very expensive. It's really not. It's not like a Silent Hill 2 or anything like that. It's Outrun 2006 Coast to Coast, which is a licensed Ferrari game that has amazing controls and played at 60 FPS on the PS2. Beautiful game. I recommend you checking it out if you've never done so. But now, left or right? I'll go right. No. Okay, I unlock this. Is this the door that goes all the way around that was locked in that corridor? Or am I just like... Okay, so there's a zombie there on the other side of the hallway. Let's go here. It's locked. An emblem of a sword is carved into the lock. Is this related to the emblem I have? No. Yeah, just look it up online a little bit if you when you have time. Okay, emergency event. Use defensive items such as daggers will allow you to escape momentarily when grabbed by an enemy. However, it not be able to grabs you from. To keep a defensive item, go to the status screen and then select an item from the menu. And select the keep command. Okay. So this is equipped. Is this like a taser or something? Yeah. So okay. Oh, and the drifting on that game? Absurd. It's like I don't know why they don't make racing games like that anymore. Okay, another door. Let's just check the map again to see if we're on a good track. So we're back in the main hallway. An emblem of armor is carved into the door. Like, I'm supposed to use this emblem as somewhat. Is there something here? There's something like on the middle, but I think it's just like wood carving. Hmm. The paintings and such, there is really not much here. Let's go. An emblem of a sword is carved into. Okay, so this is where I came from, I think. Okay, let's be realistic and just actually work on this. So I need to go up there and to the right. So I go here. Open this door. Stop! Don't open that door! Oh, statue here. Oh my god, that was clutch. Run, Jill. Can you not? How do I headshot these guys? Let me try something. I'm wasting bullets. Let me try something. Okay, get the thing, get the thing. Can I get the thing? I cannot get the thing. Maybe I can shoot it. Let's try it. I cannot shoot it. I just wasted a bullet. Where was I going? Right here. And through that second door. Okay. Okay. So I just wasted like way too many bullets. And I know there's a zombie here. But I need to get through that corridor again. So we have to get through the zombie. Oh, he's kind of brain dead right there. Can I outrun him? That's right. Let's go. Okay, where to? Right here. And through here. Plant. Got it. I cannot carry any more plants. I'm dumb. Let's just reload this real quick. Do I have inventory space after reloading? No. Okay, we just keep going. Gotta know there's a plant there as well. Death is only the beginning. Okay. I just want to knife things. Oh. Oh, I know how this works. Let's... Okay, let's do something. Let's combine these. Okay, and we got matcha powder. And grab this key and hide to the right, because this is going to impale me. No! What do I do here? I'm gonna die. Can I combine any of these? Can you put the thing back in? Holy. What am I supposed to do then? Okay, let's just go back for now, because this door closes as well. There's an inscription on the shield. Okay, death is everything. So probably I need to go here and disable something. But this is definitely not where I'm supposed to go right now, because I cannot like get this key without dying. Let me just once again blow my nose. I hate allergies. Okay. So what are we missing? I have no clue. I have no clue. Am I already lost? Not really. There's an open door right there. Can we just go out? Hmm. Okay. Okay. Door cutscene. Prime Resident Evil moment. There's this guy again. Ooh. Can I not headshot zombies? Hello, hello. How are you doing? Vasheral? Hope you're having a great day. I'm here playing Resident Evil for the first time. Wait, can I... Have I used my lockpick? No, I haven't. Okay, that's good to know that it's a separate item slot. Yeah, I keep getting this thing of an emblem of iron is locked to the door. I have no clue what this is regarding to. Oh, you're at work, man? Man, gotta grind. I already worked my night shift today, so I worked my night shift, woke up, and decided that it was YouTube grinding time. So this is locked as well. Okay. Oh, so I'm guessing this pool of blood means he's definitely dead now. Let's reload. And actually, god damn, I cannot spend like 5 minutes without blowing my nose. This is so annoying. But thank you, Vash, for popping in, even though you're at work. I very much appreciate it. There's a typewriter there. Okay, so it's time to go back to the main hallway. And actually just go ahead and get a save in. Because I'm predicting something complicated will happen in a second. This has just been too easy up until now. Or maybe that's just the essence of the game. It's an easy game. Which I doubt, but... Okay, let's use an ink ribbon. And we saved. Okay. Okay. Let's see, where haven't I gone yet? I'm not sure if that door will open. Let's check. So it opens. So this is where we're going now. Okay. Making progress. Exploring this mansion. Okay, so I cannot shoot this. Oh, I'm wasting so many bullets, goddamn. Let's push this. No, don't go up. Push the thing. What are you doing, Jill? Okay, we're... Are we just going up things? Can we not, like... I guess we go through them. Anything here? We'll take the dagger? Yes, let's take the dagger. So the game shows you... Uh... No! This is scripted. Is this scripted? This was scripted. No, just go. Go down, go down, go down. Is he coming? Okay, let's ignore him. An emblem of a sword discarded to... Oh, god damn. God damn. I wouldn't say so. I wouldn't say so. At least not up until now. I mean, I've played Resident Evil 7 and Resident Evil 9. So once you get, like, after that, there's not much that I find scary when it comes to Resident Evil. But it has its atmosphere. Excuse me. God damn. I have so many allergies, it hurts. Whew. I tried The Evil Within. Not a big fan. The Evil Within really pushed me to my limits when it comes to scariness compared to any Resident Evil game. I found The Evil Within to be much more scary than anything Resident Evil related. So, what's that door there? It's on the other side of the thing. There's a door there. Is that the one that's downstairs? Are they considering this a door? Yeah, I found it scary. Personally, I did. Oh. Oh, this was a door. Oh, RE is much lighter, like scare-wise. Resident Evil is much lighter. Okay, so now I'm outside. W? I still need to discover what that arrow is for. Yeah, if you're worried about it being scary, the one thing I have to be honest with you about is that, yeah, I'm not as well. I completely understand you not being so, because I really am not as well. So, yeah. Oh, but if you handle RE7, you're gonna handle, like, the other ones. Play 4. Play 4. 4 is really good. If you have access to playing 2 or 2 Remake, play 2 Remake, which I didn't find scary. and then play 4. So there's a hole for an arrow here. Can I use this? Okay. So can I break it with a knife? Examine. Check. Okay. Okay, so we can check the items. Horror lately, dude. Horror lately has been so good. I also have all the Resident Evils on Steam. On Steam, I have some physical copies as well, but I have them all on Steam. I wasn't a horror fan. Like I am someone that gets easily scared, but the Resident Evil franchise really put it into perspective how fun these games can be. And the one thing that always bothered me was the fact that I couldn't play these games because they were too scary, but the lore on them was just so amazing that I was missing out on good stories. I think the stream froze there for a second, not sure. But yeah. Yo Bishings, how are you doing? Welcome. We're playing Resident Evil. And we're talking about how good horror has been lately. What I am not a big fan of is like horror media outside of games. I've watched things like the Robert Eggers movie, so I really like the Nosferatu movie that came out recently. That one was really good. And I also really enjoy anything alien related. I am a big alien fan, but I do not consider that horror. I am a huge proponent that Alien is more thriller, sci-fi than horror. A lot of people consider it horror. I don't. I played Dead Space 1 and 2. Dead Space is one of those that I want to play. I have the remake, but I've also heard it's pretty up there when it comes to the scare factor. Pop in this arrowhead. Yes, we solved the first puzzle. We can go down. I can understand why people found Resident Evil 1 to be scary. These camera angles are definitely tense, to say the least. The Outlast bundle. I've heard good and bad things about Outlast. The one thing about Outlast that I've heard when it comes to complaints is the fact that it's kind of a hide and seek game that leans too much into the into running away from something as gameplay. But the other, like on the other side of it, I've heard that the lore of Outlast is amazing. I have like a 15-minute video that I have like to watch about the Outlast lore because I've heard very good things about it, and a good friend of mine told me to watch a video about the lore. So there's something here, but that casket is like begging to be dropped down on my face. So the Book of Curses. Yeah, let's get it. And did it fall? No. Okay, let's check the Book of Curses. Surely there can be nothing wrong. Captured. You were playing Captured. What exactly is Captured? I'm not familiar with that game. I wouldn't consider thrillers scarier than horror if they have good build-ups. What I don't like is when, like pretty bluntly, what I don't like are jump scares. I don't think jump scares are a good way to make horror. There's way better ways to portray the sense of dread and fear in someone other than a jump scare. Let's examine this. Check it out. Can I open this? Ooh, there's a key. Okay, so now that I have this mansion key, let me just read. The 4 masks. A mask that speaks of no evil, a mask that smells no evil, sees no evil, cannot speak, smell, or see evil. With all 4 into place, evil will be awakened. Okay, so now that I have this key, I can go back to dimension and do that key puzzle that didn't allow me to progress because I didn't have anything to put in that slot. But the problem is my inventory is full. I find the tension and suspension kept better overall. Yeah, definitely, definitely. Have you seen the Alien movies? Alien is actually a pretty funny example because Alien in movies is very tolerable, but once you get to Alien in video games, unbearable. Like Alien Isolation, probably one of the scariest games I've ever played in my life. Oh yeah, definitely. I switched up like midway around to Resident Evil Requiem while I was playing the Grace section of the game. I had to switch third person. I just couldn't handle it. That's the thing. People always answer that when I ask them if they've seen Alien. I do not exactly consider Predator like Alien. When I say Alien, I'm more talking about the actual Alien movies that came out in the 70s, 80s, 90s, etc. Up until Romulus like 2 or 3 years ago. Yeah, Alien Isolation, dude, I can't. I couldn't even watch a series on it once it came out. But I have to give them something now that the remake is coming around and stuff. For a 2014 game, alongside things like on release Subnautica, probably one of the most beautiful games I've ever seen. Like 100% probably one of the best games I've ever seen. Looks wise, that is. I very rarely pay attention to graphics, but there are games that, like, when they want to catch your attention, they really catch your attention. And the two of them that I come, no, it's not a remake. It's a sequel. A sequel was announced. They didn't show much, but what we know about it is that it's going to take place on a colony planet instead of um instead of how do you say it, instead of like a spaceship or a space station. So they're leaning more into the last Alien movie and going that route. So you're gonna play on a colony planet and maybe go to a station in the ship, which is what they did. The Quiet Place one that is like the Alien game was fun. Dude, I know nothing about these horror games you guys are talking about. The one I almost got access to, like as like getting a key for it as a YouTuber, was Chronos: A New Dawn, but I looked it up if it was really scary, and I decided against playing it. Like I work late hours, man. I don't really find it a good idea to force myself upon a heart attack like before I'm 30 years old. Alien VR. Yep, that's a no for me. Definitely not playing anything Alien in VR. As I said, I do not want any self-induced heart attacks before 30 years old. Okay. Yo, where's the body that was here? Yeah, my girlfriend likes to see me play horror games as well, but then I get more scared at her reactions than I do at my own reactions at the game because I am already tense, and then when she starts like getting panicked, I get panicked as well. So that's that. Phasmophobia solo is also great for heart attacks. Man, I've been pushed so much to play Phasmophobia and I've always said no. But then I saw a really fun thing where people just speed ran, where they just like get out of the van, immediately know which zombie or ghost or whatever it is it's on that layout, and they don't use the dagger. Got him. Look at me using the game mechanics. And then they just like they weren't even playing at all. They were just guessing things at that point. Let's go here. Sorry guys for blowing my nose too much, but like it's a product of the times we are living in. And I don't have Phasmophobia. I have most of the horror games I'm talking about. Phasmophobia is not one of them. Can I go up? Like, I don't remember exactly where that puzzle was. There's a zombie here. I can run towards it and go to the left. So right and left. Okay, dodge that guy. Right, left. Let's go. The thing is, if I drop items, do they disappear? No, it's not this way. It's the other way around. Goddamn. Goddamn, I'm dumb. The beast inside. Man, I am not familiar with these games. I've heard it's also a good idea to drop the ink ribbons. Because, man, I'm looking at the left, looking at the how the frame of the stream is on the shorts feed, and it's so funny that the door fits like completely in the frame of the shorts window. Okay, so I grabbed this. Okay, but I don't have any more items. I can't even drop him. Drop it. How do I drop an item? The quiet place uses the mic to track you, so if anything in your background makes a sound, you're dead. See, once again with the art attack conversation, like, so I can't even like scream my brains off and like try to sing my way through being scared through the game that I get punished for it. Man, these horror games are trying to make me hate them more and more. And when I say horror games, I have a very like strict rating for horror games because let's be honest, Resident Evil isn't much of a horror game. Yeah, I know you can drop items in RE0, but I thought you could drop them here as well. So what am I supposed to do? Like, if I can't drop the items, how am I supposed to... Can I switch them up by pressing use on this key? Use. Because I know I can use them, but how am I supposed to do so if I'm full on items? Is there a box in RE1? Because I can't do anything if I don't have like a place to put them. Okay, so the thing is, there is a safe. Okay, so for you guys that have been here, have I passed through the safe? Because I'm not sure if I have or not. And I really want to solve this puzzle. I have not. Okay. Is it accessible then? Because... So what am I missing? Maybe that right there. Because I know, like... it's on the other side of the first floor, I think. Man, I'm gonna take that help and go check it out. Because I already know what I have to do. I have to go there, I have to remove the puzzle, then the statue gets activated. I put the second key into the floor, and then I can probably move backwards to that room on the back of the first statue. I'm saying this like it's a very smart thing to say, but like it's completely obvious. By the way, this room is red, which, from what I'm guessing, is it means that I haven't beaten Okay, so I can do it also this way, leaving this shield here. I'm gonna do it this way, and if I need to come back, I'll come back for that thing. I can hear birds chirping out outside, and I'm playing Resident Evil. Hearing ravens. Yeah, that works. Let's go here. The only thing that doesn't work properly is my nose. Also doesn't help that it's always raining here. I haven't seen the trailer for the new Resident Evil movie. Is it anything good checking out? Because I was catching up on the Resident Evil animated series. I've watched the one with Leon, and I was trying to watch the one with Jill, and it just wasn't available on Netflix. I tried checking it out. I really like the series, the one where there's a nemesis. It's about Leon and Claire and something that happened in like this country where they were the United States was testing weapons. It's not related with the games, but is it canon though? Because I know that some of the movies are not related with the games as well, but they made them canon to the universe in general. It looks great. I'm gonna check it out after stream then. I don't doubt you that it looks great. They are investing a lot into the franchise so they don't make slop anymore. But I was one of the few people that actually liked the animated series. It was very concise and like uh, it was closed. Like how do I want to say this? It was very limited to the four episodes. It didn't develop the universe that much, but I found it really enjoying. And the animation style was also something that I had never really seen. It's this smooth 3D animation that doesn't look too like animated, but it doesn't look too realistic as well. So I was really a big fan of that. Oh, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. I can see why people might think it is good. And now I put this key here. Are you kidding me? Okay, so there goes whatever I was trying to do. The ones with Mia something something Vitch. Those were crazy. There's like 6 of them. I have some of the Resident Evil books. I bought them in London. Books regarding Resident Evil 3. It was like £1. Uh, this game doesn't really have tank controls. I'm gonna show you once I get through this door. So it has tank controls in the sense that if I use the D-pad, I can move like this. But if I use my joystick, I can do this. So tank controls, not a big problem. I haven't felt restricted while trying to move around. So I have this key now. Mention key. Can I check the mention key to see if there's any like clues on it? Oh, there's a sword right there. So I'm guessing this opens the doors that were locked. with the sword thing. Which this isn't one of them. Man, I'm so sorry, guys, for pausing like every 5 minutes, but the situation is critical out here. It's moist critical out here. Other than what you guys have already told me in chat, what have you guys been playing or looking forward to playing as well? I'm gonna tell you myself. I'm looking forward to. Okay, I opened the door. Progress. And I've been looking forward to playing Chibi Robo on the GameCube, Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness also on the GameCube, and Golden Sun on the Game Boy Advance. Yeah, I got a T virus, except my hand isn't all black and stuff. Oh look, it's the kitchen from RE9. Bishings, have you played RE9? If so, did you enjoy it? The camera. So I'm guessing you're asking about the camera. If you've seen my Dino Crisis video, I said the camera was really nauseating, but I don't feel the I don't feel it like the same as I did in this game. Like it's very tolerable. Well, they are the same thing. Like they are kind of tied with one another if you want to consider it like that. The tank controls in the tank camera. I finished Revelations 2 not long ago, so RE7 is next. Ooh, let me know what you think about RE7. Let me know what you think about RE7. I've beaten it. Can I go somewhere from here? No. Time to go back up again. Oh, hell nah. What's going on here? Jump scare? Okay, it's just one of these again. Why do you always fall? Okay, so now I just realized why we can't, like... why we can't take steps back while shooting. Oh, you started RDR1 again? Felt that vibe to play RDR1 after beating RDR2? Oh, come on. Cornering me? Seriously? Ooh, he's dead. Or easy. I had to skip RE0 and 6. Fuck those games. Well, I'm curious about RE6. I had a friend of mine who is a YouTuber, a much bigger YouTuber than me. I'm not sure if you guys have heard of him. He's called Proxidist. He has like 67,000 subscribers. Uh, and he said good things about Resident Evil 6 on the action side of things. So I'm curious about it. RE0, I've heard, is a pain in the ass. So I'm curious about that, but it's not my priority right now. I'm just looking for more retro style games to play in general. Then Vash is saying he played Oxenfree, which, fun fact, uh, I was looking at my retro game magazine collection. I have a lot. I not retro game magazine collection, but I have a lot of gaming magazines that I collect. And I saw the original like advertisement for Oxenfree once it was coming out. Very very fun stuff. And Kobe saying he restarted Onrush, and I'm not going to remain ignorant, and I'm going to look up real quick what Onrush is because I do not want to be ignorant. Onrush PS4 images. I have never heard of this, but it's a racing game. I love racing games. Anyone excited for Forza 6? No? Yes? Only me? Very excited for Forza 6. They're gonna bring back proper progression. which is a must for these racing games. You're better connected now with the main character. Oh, so you're reflecting upon your RDR2 journey and tackling it that way. Are you working on an RDR video or not really? I know we talked about you not being able to really work on videos that much right now, but dude, this guy just dropped some elite ball knowledge. Pursuit Force, absolute cinema. If you guys don't know about Pursuit Force, you don't know about anything. What you know about jumping in cars, shooting your weapon like the little circle HP bar, and then the marriage. Not gonna spoil the marriage if you want to play Pursuit Force. The thing that happens at the marriage, and then the huge fucking like juggernaut of a vehicle that you have to go through and beat the entire guys. Dude, Pursuit Force is such a great game. I am so sad that the port to PS4, PS5 sucks. That game is so good that, dude, I'm so happy to see anyone talking about that game. I've been going on one achievement that required hunting a bunch of animals and get 3 stars. Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. That's one of the main reasons for which RDR2 is like a 400 hour 100%. Dude, Beeshings, Pursuit Force, you are one elite ball knowledge guy. PSP gems. Another PSP gem? Loco Roco. Mind Chrome or Echo Chrome or whatever that puzzle game name was. Wipeout, the one Wipeout on PSP. Patapon, which is now on Steam for some reason. So many good PSP games. I have rentals out for Battlefield 6, Indiana Jones, Spirit of the North Star, or Spirit of the North, and Digimon Time Stranger. So, Battlefield 6, I do have it. Vasharal has played like... And when I say Vasharal, I'm talking to Tailplay, who is also in the chat. He has a channel. You guys should check it out. Great backlog content. You just check it out when you have some time. But Battlefield 6, he knows a lot more about the game than I. I was not really satisfied with how the game turned out, but I do play it from time to time. Indiana Jones, I love Indiana Jones, big Lucasfilms fan, and I want to play it eventually, but I just haven't managed to get it at a good price for some reason. And Spirit of the North, I don't think I know what that is. I was confusing it with something else. And Digimon Time Stranger, I still have to play the PS Vita one before playing the newest one. Yo, see? See, Vash? There's a fan of yours as well. Yeah, I think, like, not only that, Vash, but the thing with RDR is that everyone and their mothers has made a video essay about Red Dead Redemption. See, I told you that our communities sort of overlapped. I'm just like talking and not even paying attention to the game at this point, but this is what I love about streaming, is that I can be passionate about games like openly. Of course, dude, you're asking me? I used to be called the retro, then of course I played Invisibles on the PSP. That first level, okay, story time. First time I played Invisibles was first time I played Invisibles was on a friend's PSP at school once I was younger. The thing about that playing the first Invisibles on a PSP at school is that, if you guys don't remember, the first Invisible you caught was like a bug that you had to be really quiet for it to appear. Now imagine being in fourth grade and telling an entire school to shut the fuck up so we could catch an Invisible. It was so annoying. It was so annoying. We had to go in the bathrooms to catch that Invisible. And oh, okay. Since you asked about it, I'm going to pull out some elite ball knowledge that you might not think about, or you might have never seen properly. So I'm opening something here to the left of me, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you something. When you say Invisibles, did you ever know they had a TCG? or you didn't. Invisimals had a TCG, for which I collected a bunch. Want to see something? Dude, I'm dropping some elite ball knowledge in this stream. This is probably the best stream I've ever done. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, I have a cool card I want to show you guys. Let me check if I have it. Look at these cards. Look, look, look. But there's one that's so good that I have here. Dude, I'm gonna tell you, there are no more streamers with as much elite ball knowledge as me. Yo, that first Invisible I was talking about? This guy. The pup version of this guy. Man, these were so good. I'm glad I didn't get rid of them. Look at this guy. It's like a holo card. Oh, okay, I'm showing the wrong one. This is not even the holo one. This here. Look. These were really good collectibles. Look, these are like the legendary ones. The Phoenix. And I can't find the one I wanted to show you, but if you want, just shoot me a message after, and I'll show you the card I was looking for. Oh, this was the guy. This was the first Invisible you caught in game. Okay, so why did you decide to change your name from that to by Gilles? Because I'm gonna be honest with you. When I started the channel, my entire goal was to talk about retro games and show my. I got them at like kiosks and stuff. But oh, here's the card I wanted to show you. It's this one. It's like transparent. But now let me answer Vash's question and tell him a little bit about why I decided to change up stuff. Oh god damn, wait, I'm getting distracted once again, but look at this. Amazing. So when I started out this channel, my entire goal was to do a game collecting channel that went over like game purchases, retro games, games that really impacted my childhood, and basically the thing that I'm doing now. But there's a problem with that. I live in the middle of nowhere. If you guys are not familiar with this, and this is something that I've talked about in a bunch of videos, I live in the middle of the ocean. I live in bumfuck nowhere, and there are barely any games here that you can buy. There are no retro stores, there's no collecting culture, there's no secondhand market that you can actually hunt games properly in. So every time that I wanted to get a game, I had to either order or wait until my vacation so I could travel all the way to mainland and get some games. So like that being said, with time passing, I decided that that was not what I was going to do, and I got distracted along the way and started making like different content. And it all started with World of Warcraft, then I dipped my toes into reviews, did more World of Warcraft Classic once that came out, then I dipped a little bit into Steam. I got sort of popular with the completionism like era of the channel, where I talked a lot about platinum trophies and stuff like that. But then I decided that something had to change, and it was around the platinum era where I started making backlog videos and burnout videos. And when it came August of last year, I was really passionate about making content about my personal journey with gaming. And the thing is, collecting in what was I saying? I got distracted. Goddamn, I just had a brain fart right here. The thing is, once I started becoming more personal with things, and I wasn't really tackling anything retro, I got called out a bunch of times in public for my name being the Retro Den, but there being like completely nothing retro about my channel. Like I was talking about new releases, I was not talking about anything remotely old, and I was called the Retro Den. And it didn't feel personal at all, because I was the Retro Den, but there was nothing retro about this channel. So that paired with the fact that YouTube has been feeling the like it's losing that feeling of personal. It's not personal anymore. Was what really made me want to switch the channel to just my name. Because if the channel is just my name, I can do whatever I want. That I won't get called out for it. And that's the main reason why I decided to change my name from the Retro Den to by Gilles. Because my name is not Gilles. Gilles is one of my names, but it's the one that people know me by. So that's what I decided to call myself. By the way, Bishings, what where are you from that you're complaining about collecting games? No! The dogs! This is the section! Nah, you're joking, right? You gotta be joking, because I've watched some of your videos. I've seen you comment on videos for a long time, but I had no clue. I mean, that would like explain the pineapple on the profile picture, but so once you said that, I guessed it, but just tell me if you want to. I'm already guessing you are from the same place as me. That would be wild. But I watched your Hogwarts Legacy video and I didn't have like any whiff of an accent. So that's why I'm asking, because there's a ooh, red plants. Dogs. Oh no. No 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 no. No 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 no. Can I use the dagger on them? Okay. How's my HP? Caution. Use this. Uh, I don't think you. I really like. Like. I don't think you have to change your channel name. Like, I personally really like how your channel is structured, and that's something that that made me. Oh, so we went to the same university? Let me just answer Tailplay, and I'll get to that. But I think I really like, Vash, how your channel is structured, because you when we started talking, you really told me that you you were very inspired by game ranks, and I think your channel has always been structured to a point where you can do whatever you want with it. So I don't think you need to change your name. So were we in the same college? Because I work at that college now, if that's anything that you guys might be wondering about. But if we went to the same college and you're older than me, what course were you taking, if you don't mind me asking? I'm getting doxxed out here. That's crazy. Because if you're telling me that you've seen me personally, do I know you? There's another dagger here. Okay, this conversation has gone has strayed so far from the point that I'm completely lost on where I'm at. Oh, uh, I know what that course is. I knew some. I am familiar with some people that were still in IRM. But did you find me through IRL or through like online stuff? I mean, for those who watched my videos, I started from live streaming to playing cozy games through my wife, and then doing listing videos where I give recommendation for game. Yeah, I remember. I remember that because I remember me finding your channel. One of the first times that I actually found your channel, or one of the first things through which I found your channel, was recommendations for bullet hell games. I vividly remember that. Backlog videos, but then I went for some Steam related news in my journey through my backlog, and now I just focus on backlog videos. Yep, very familiar with it. I have been watching you for quite a while now. And I know you have more experience with social media than me because you had been doing Instagram with clients even before doing YouTube. Outside of gaming, I know you had been working on that. Cutscene? The stealing is falling on me? Go back, Jill. Go back, don't die. Ugh. Okay, I need to save urgently. What do I do here? Do I run? Door? This door won't open.
Oh God, what did I do now? Wesker! Barry! Help!
Help!
Jill, you in there?
Barry? Get me out of here! The door's jammed!
Stand back!
Go! Pull her
My
out!
hand!
Come on, Barry. The brink of time. Barry, the clutcher. And Barry's the GOAT. Why can we not play as Barry? Honestly, I can't remember how I found your channel. I think some of your videos were recommended to me at some point, and I had a feeling I'd seen you in college.
Barry.
That
If
was a
you're
close one.
if you're 2 or 3
Second
years
plate, you were
older than me,
potentially into a sandwich.
Really?
there
Thanks.
there was some there were some
But
people in your
Barry,
class
didn't you say you were going back
which
to the dining room
were
to find
friends
any
of mine,
clues?
like
I
people that I've
gotta
known for a
know,
long,
why are you
long time,
here?
like school time.
I just had something I wanted to check. Anyway, we should get back to searching for Wesker and Chris.
Thanks, Barry. I owe you one.
I owe you one, Barry.
Don't mention it.
But okay, let's not forget. Oh, I got an achievement. Save Jill using Barry. Let's go. I have to say, if you know me from college and even on this channel, I was a fat ass. Like, I'm talking about 6,000 calories a day, no gym, no walking, like no touching grass. It's the other way around now. I'm filled with tattoos now, so I'm different. Uh, yeah, crazy how life works like that. Uh, you know what, Posh? When it comes to adding people on Steam, I add a lot of YouTubers that are smaller, bigger than me. I know YouTubers that have 100 subscribers up to YouTubers who have 300,000 subscribers. And my philosophy is and will always be treating everyone the same, discussing content with people no matter what size their channel is, because I mean, I really am in the YouTube game for passion, solely for passion, because I love games, and there's not much to say about it. I just love games, and I want to talk with people about them. And if I added you, it was for a reason. It was to talk about games. And I think YouTube is so fun because you actually get to have like different perspectives, not only on content creation but on life. Everyone interprets YouTube in a different way. Everyone finds success in a different way. For me, the biggest success I've had on YouTube was talking about Facebook games, and that's not me at all. But nowadays, but I really met a lot of people through that way. Got to work with a lot of brands, and I really like that. Okay, let me just recap on what I'm doing on Resident Evil. I have the shotgun. I went outside. I got saved by Barry. I got a key. I know that I have to take the shield key from that statue. And now we're on the right side of the mansion. And that door right there is permanently closed. So on the back of my mind, I'm... am I locked here? Boom. Progress. Can I open this? There's no knob on this door you can go through. Can I open this? You unlocked it. Let's go. The idea was to talk about the stories behind the games, but again, I realized that would spoil so much the games. That's where the tailplay comes from. The story. Play the story. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. And I know how you yourself feel about spoilers, so it's understandable that you decided not to go that route. Let's sew this shotgun up. Should I go shotgun for these normal guys or just normal pistol? Because I'm wondering if I should save the shotgun for the dogs. Dogs are quite annoying in this game. Because I have to, like, aim and then point down to shoot at the dogs. No? There's an item here. I can't carry any more items. Good. There's another... Ooh, I need this. But I don't have the... let me just take a note of what room I'm in. I'm in Mansion 2F in this room. I need a safe. Okay, now I really need a safe. Because I think I need the lighter to burn the crimson heads, don't I? Can I go this way? I'm always missing the keybinds to open the map and okay, but I can put this here. No? No, it's not necessary. But yeah, this has been quite a productive stream. We're talking about retro games, talking about Eden bangers. What you mean, sorry? Oh, is this a map? There's a map of the mansion there. Cool. Yeah, I'm just out here grinding games, grinding YouTube, going through the motions. And I haven't felt this motivated in a long while. I can tell you what projects I'm working on since you're only like 3 or 4 people here. I have a lot of shorts that are planned to be uploaded to revitalize some of my older videos that I think didn't get that much attention. I want to get something out of them. I have a May the 4th Star Wars video that is planned. I have a haul that I'm waiting on to record a retro gaming video. And I am working on the Star Wars Battlefront 2 2005 video and a video about a racing game on the PS2, which was my first game ever. So those are the projects that I have up now. And then last night while I was checking my metrics, I realized RPG Talks didn't do that bad. So I am going back and I'm going back and doing more RPG talks because I was listening to myself in those videos and I was like, damn, this is actually kind of entertaining. So why not do more of them, even if I'm just doing them for me? Ooh, can I go through there? Yes, I can. Go. No, no. I do not have inventory space. Goddamn, I'm cooking myself. What's one thing most content creators that focus on the backlog rarely or never talk about, in your opinion? Ooh, I have an answer for this. Their collection. Their their collection is the thing that they do not talk about. Like, the one thing I want to see about backlog YouTubers is personality. I know you have tips, you have ways to approach the backlog, but let me know about you. What you like playing? What have you been doing with your backlog? What what do you like? Like, I know you've done that for some time, so this is not a you thing. But there are a lot of people that just drop random the same like video on the backlog like 300 times and never put anything personal into it, just copying the formula. RPG Talks was a series that I was doing. It has 4 episodes, and the 4th isn't even titled RPG Talks anymore because it got such bad views in the first days that I retitled it. But after this stream, I'm going back, changing the thumbnail to how it was previously, so I can add it to the playlist. The 4th, and every video is about something of an RPG. So the first one is about WoW Classic. The second episode is about Torchlight, RPGs, and just mind focus. The third episode is about backlogged and ways to organize your RPG backlog, and the fourth was about RPG duration. So those were the topics that we've covered, that I've covered up until now, and I have some more that I want to cover in my notes app on my phone, and I'm going to record them whenever I have time to do so. I'm trying to do one thing per day now. So if there's not a video, there will be a stream. If there's not a stream, there's a short. I'm just trying to post something every day. But not posting the same way I did in August, where I posted a long form video for 30 days straight. I'm doing it in more of a self-sustaining way, where I can post like things that don't take much work, because you have to take in consideration mental health and burnout, and I'm doing it in a way that the workflow is easy on me and I can still have fun doing whatever I'm doing. And finally, we can save. I missed a bunch of green plants that I need to go back and get. But not a real big fan of... Let's go! Let's go! We have new information regarding those beings. They may appear to be dead, but in fact they are able to come back to life. However, there are ways to prevent them from becoming active again. Incineration, destruction of the head. Want to live? Oil has been placed on the first floor of the mansion. Take as much as you need. You need something to light with. You'll need to find by yourself. Okay, so I know where the lighter is. But yeah, RPG Talks is one of those things that, like, I'm gonna be really honest. I am not sure why I stopped with RPG Talks. It was doing good, considering, like, especially considering how the YouTube channel is doing now. It was doing good. Excuse me, I'm about to sneeze. It was doing good and it was something personal. And I stopped it because I was not happy with the metrics, which is something I don't want to do. That's why I'm gonna go back. Not putting metrics over quality or like building a portfolio for myself. Ooh. Let's put this here. Let's put this here. Let's just go guns blazing. Should I put the knife there? Nah. But the thing is, the knife takes up a place, and I'm not using it. I have good bullets. Okay, against my intuition, I'm gonna put the knife there. And you struggle to make those videos interesting. Well, they don't have to be interesting. They have to be fun for you to make, as long as they're fun for you to make. And I know this sounds cliche, It sounds cliche, as everything when it comes to YouTube advice sounds cliche. But as long as you're having fun, that's what you're supposed to be doing. I have to blow my nose again. I need to go back and grab that lighter. Was the lighter here? Or was it back there? I think it's back here. Is this the first room I was in? No. This is a new place. Where was that lighter? I cooked. Is it here? Door cinematic? So there's something here? Dog whistle. Ah, hell no. I don't want a dog whistle. Okay, never mind. Maybe I want the dog whistle. Let's use this. Grab the dog whistle. And... okay. Crumpled memo. Today, Sir Spencer, this is Oswald Spencer, uh, told me to hide something where no one could find it. Well, I had this idea. I figured if I could somehow have it protected by a dangerous animal like the vicious canine that lives here, no one would be able to get near it. As far as I can tell, the mud is always hanging around the second floor balcony on the west side of the terrace. Hmm. For a second, trust with this. Of course, I'll get something out of it as well. Remember that certain item we got. Okay, so I need to go kill a dog. So Silent Hill games, I've never played them. I know close to nothing about them, but what I do know is that I'd much rather play the original ones rather than the newer ones. And you might be asking, why is that? Because they're scarier. That's the only reason. Okay, there's something there. Can I open this door? No. And I'm reworking on getting my physical media in check, so I might grab a copy of Silent Hill, like whenever I have space or time to do so. Are they? I'll I so if you know anything about about Silent Hill, I almost grabbed the copy of Silent Hill Collection for the PS3 today. It has like 2 and 3. Is that worth it? It was like €30 for Resident Evil, not Resident Evil, Silent Hill 1. Silent Hill, was it 1? No, not 1. 2 and 3. Just run. Is this door gonna collapse on me? Maybe. Okay, let's just go through. Is it gonna fall? Ooh, is this the place where I need to go? Yeah. Use the knife. Good. Does this take me to the middle of the mansion? Or am I cooked? No, I'm completely cooked. What am I talking about? So, it says here that that dog... let me check this again. Hanged around the west side balcony of the mansion. And I need to use the dog whistle to call him and just blow its brains out. Yo. Huh? Die. Oh! Is he dead? No? Yes, maybe. Might. The defiler of the accursed coffin. Okay, 2 shotgun shots to kill the dog. Fair enough. I didn't press. I didn't press that. What? Uh... Mention B1, mention 3F. God damn, this mansion is big. I don't think I've gone through this door. Let's check. Hmm. Oh yeah. Touch the dirty ass bathtub. Man, you either have an item or I'm just dumb. Step on its head. It was just a suggestion. Didn't really have to do it. Another dagger. Fair enough. Let's go. But yeah, if everyone is doing YouTube right now, it's flop mania. Nothing actually gets views. Maybe the content is just bad. But that's how it is. We keep creating content in hopes that someone likes it. Is this the right place? Shoot it. Shoot it once again. Then... Oh! Dagger. Ooh. And then aim, down, shotgun. Is this gasoline? Yes. Load it up. Now, let's get these two. Oh, I can only get one. Earth Basher. What? Hmm. Hmm. Are those stairs? No, it's a cart. Not gonna lie. Kinda lost. Kinda lost. By the way, if any of you guys want to go back and check out the conversations that we had today, this is going to be uploaded into the... Oh my... That dog just screamed like a monkey. Oh, your comments loaded like all at the same time. Let me check. But Silent Hill F already came out. Between F and Silent Hill 4, they are kind of goofy. Yeah. F was kind of weird. It was like melee combat, RPG styled. 1 through 4 are goated. Okay. Okay, that's good to know. If I ever consider grabbing them for older consoles. Well, longer deep dive of type videos on games is not really there. It's not really my thing, because I think those types of videos have really lost the personal touch to how they used to be done. Because if I'm doing if I'm doing like a deep dive on a game, I'm just regurgitating everything the game has to whoever's watching it, and that's not really my type of content. I tend to make things more reflective on a personal side. That's how I want to do content. I wouldn't like completely disregard doing deep dive type videos on games, but I wouldn't consider it my thing. Especially when it comes to grabbing footage for those games, you'd have to like record entire gameplays to then just have footage to talk about them, and the editing for that is not fun. I like, all in all, what I want to say about those types of videos, that I don't dislike them. I like watching them, but I don't find them fun to make. So that's the main reason why I don't make them. If that answers your question. Yo, can you stop? Oh, I'm in danger. Okay, so I'm back here. Where do I have to go? Let me check this memo again. Balcony on the west side of the terrace. What exactly is considered the terrace? Let's just go to the west side. We'll worry about that when we get there.
Barry,
Oh,
Oh, Jill.
cutscene.
Got any good news?
other than I'm still alive in this madhouse? No.
Can't say it's much safer here either. We'd better secure our escape route first. There's gotta be a back door somewhere.
All right then, let's split up again.
Hey, hold on a sec. Look what I've found.
What have you found, Barry?
A can of fizz. It's sure to yellow and mellow those things. It's yours. Hopefully you won't have to use it.
What about you?
All right,
Barry,
all
why
right.
are you giving me
More like
stuff if I don't
bloody
have
system
inventory
noise.
space?
I see. Thanks, I'll take it.
See you later.
Ciao.
Barry. Let's go to the balcony. Well, let's go to a place where I think the balcony might be located, because I have no clue where that is. Yeah, I'm wondering how bad my inventory management is, considering I shouldn't be carrying around all these types of stuff. But west side balcony might be somewhere around here. I have the sword key that I don't know if I should be carrying around. I'm not sure if I opened every location that required it. I killed the guy in here. Sure of that. Okay, so let's test this out. Okay. He's done. And I got an achievement. Let's go. Okay, let's do this again. Let's burn this guy. Yo, 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 yo. Yo! 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 What the hell? Can you stop? I died. Oh my god, my last save was so long ago. Am I cooked? Yeah, I know that's a Crimson Head. I've heard about them. Oh, they throw me back to main screen. My I didn't save it so long. This might be where I call it quits, like, for stream. Yeah. Hello, Trevor Phillips. How are you doing? Let's just see how far away I was. Okay, so I was in here. Okay, actually, I can do something here. We save the increments. We save this. We get this. We save this. And then that leaves us with 3 inventory slots. We grab this. Yep, I know. Trust me, I know. No, actually, let's just keep going. Okay, I know about this. Come on, come on, come on. The only thing I need to do is focus right now. Focus. Okay, let's use a dagger on this guy. Grab this plant. Oh, I said yes. What? Grab the plant. And let's go up and grab the lighter. That's in here, if I remember correctly. Is it in here? Well, I wouldn't call it French, but the place where I'm from and the Portuguese accent we do have is French related. So your guess wouldn't be too far from the truth. But it's my accent is like half Portuguese, half like this version of Portuguese that you've probably never heard of. And even then, I'm not the best example because myself, I'm like, how's my HP? Okay, because I come from a family that's half mainland, half outermost regions, so that's that. Have the lighter. There we go. Yeah, I need to trim it now that we're talking about that. But no, I'm not French. I am not French, in fact. Imagine having money to live in France in the big 26. It's as hard as it gets out here. Let's go to Barry again. Barry, fill up my inventory, Barry. Am I not in the right place? Probably not. Need to blow my nose again. Life sucks. This is the reason why I wanted to close stream. It's not even because of the game. So annoyed at having to blow my nose. Yeah, money is hard. Not even YouTube money. Not even YouTube money. Trevor, are you new to the channel, or have you watched any of the videos, or did I just pop up in your feed? I'm curious about it. There's another dog that comes out of there, I know. Stab a dagger through it. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. What exactly were you looking for in regards to Resident Evil? This is my first playthrough of Resident Evil 1. I'm completely blind to the game. I've never played one of the OG Resident Evils, but if you are curious about it and you want to check it out, I have played
Got any good news?
Other than
Dino
it's
Crisis,
still
and
rocking
I
as a
put a review
madhouse?
out on it on the channel not too long
Can't say
ago.
it's much safer here either. We'd better secure our escape route first. There's gotta be a back door somewhere.
All right then, let's split up again.
See you later.
Ciao.
Ciao, Betty. Okay. So no gas because I'm intelligent. No ink ribbon. But I do have the dog whistle. So I'm curious on where I should use the dog whistle. Mm. On the Crimson Head? Does that even make any sense? Or are you completely trolling me? Because I'll die for trying it out. Okay, let's go for that. Go down, Jill. This is not the place. Yeah, I was guessing you were joking. Okay, let me lock in a little bit, or else I'm just gonna be running around aimlessly. So what I need to do now is find... Oh god damn, it's sunny outside. It's in Philadelphia. Can I upgrade my inventory in this game? Or that's just no? Yeah, I know there's a dog out on a balcony. The question is, where's that balcony? I picked up, I read the note like 2 times now. And it said it's on the western side of the terrace. But me not being a native English language enthusiast, I have no clue where the terrace is. Not big on mentioned layouts. So if I just don't touch that Crimson Head, he doesn't bother me. That's cool. What about you, Trevor? Have you played this game before? I got your friend request. I'll accept it once I end stream. I can drop down here, actually. Let's actually go to the main part of the mansion. Next stream, I'll do like something more casual that allows me to just talk and play slightly better. So it's fun to live vicariously through the eyes of someone who hasn't. Yeah, this is genuinely my first time. I'm not even like trolling or anything. So, are you saying that Chris has less inventory slots? Is it worth it, in your opinion, to go through the game like once again, but as Chris? Like, does it overlap a lot, or is it just different? Because I'm not against playing this more than once. Let's check if there's. Oh no, this is the. And he's not even jacked as he was in 5. He's like a twink in this game. This is actually scary. I'm running out of paper towels to blow my nose. That's good to hear. I still have to do my. Yeah, he definitely can't punch boulders. I still have to do my B route in Resident Evil 2 Remake. But I've just been playing more retro games. So I decided to go for RE1. The games I'm trying to tackle right now is this on PC, and I'm thinking of starting Golden Sun today on the Nintendo Switch. Yep. Controller right here. Oh. Do you not recommend playing with the controller? I can switch. I think this might be the balcony. Let's check. Nope. It's not the balcony. But this is the place with the plants. Yeah, I can't imagine playing this on something like keyboard and mouse. My Switch used to be a Breath of the Wild machine, but then I started purchasing like a lot of games for it, and I have NSO, and I play at the. That is the balcony, but why didn't it work then? Um, but the thing with Switch is I play a lot of Pokemon. I just finished up ZA. I'm on the ZA DLC trying to get that shiny Volcanion for completing the home Pokédex. And okay. Man, thanks for the tips. I don't mind getting help, like just as long as I'm playing the game. Not sure if I actually cleared the dogs here. Let me check. Can I not? But now... Ooh, but I don't have plants. Oh, goddamn. I'm cooked. I love Pokemon Emerald. One of my favorite games of all time. I'm gonna die here if I call this. Let me actually try and get to the save room first, so I don't just lose progress again. It's close by, right? Yeah, it's down the hallway. I need to organize my inventory. Oh. And I'm guessing that key is like either the armor key or the helmet key. I'm guessing the helmet key because the armor one I think is the one on the statue that I need to eventually get to. Correct me if I'm wrong. Imagine if I died from putting fire on him. It's not there. It's downstairs. It is downstairs. Oh, damn. So, is this guy burned up permanently now? I'm gonna go back to the balcony in a second. Let me just organize. No, I didn't. I did not. Also, in your honest opinion, is it worth to carry around the knife with me, or is it just a waste of space? Now I'm gonna get an ink ribbon. I'm gonna get these bullets. I'm gonna fill this up. I'm gonna save my progress. Now, let's try and go back. Hmm. So I should go back then and get the knife. After maybe doing the dog whistle thing. Leave the shotgun ammo. Yeah, I thought about that. The thing is, I don't know how many dogs are around. But yeah, I'm guessing that's more... That's better. Let's go back to that balcony. Also, forgive me, but my sense of direction in a game like this is completely like... So should I, should I, or should I not take the knife? Well, have I gone here? I can imagine how it looks for me to be playing this. Looks like... Can I light up this fireplace? No. Oh, goddamn, I can. I did something. Line scarred into the relief, glow red in intense heat. I should eat the herb on the balcony before blowing the dog whistle. But yeah, I'm full health. I mean, I think I'm full health. No? But there's a door that I haven't checked out yet. That probably would be a good idea to check. Which is this one. Never mind. Let's just go to whatever we need to actually do. Which is the balcony. Playing this game knowing everywhere you need to go must be fun. Like, I can imagine being fun to just... Okay, so... Yeah, but I can't use it. See? No. There's also this thing right here that I could take. These herbs. See? I cannot use it here. Well, I've tried it at every place. Weird. Very weird. Maybe this is not the balcony. I wish I could see the name of the rooms in the map. But since I can't, I have no clue. Mm. Let's go to that room that I didn't go to. Kill that zombie. Come on, Jill. Seriously? Man, that's crazy. That's crazy. The knife deals like no damage. I hit him with like 6 or 7 shots. But I don't mind dying here because I did like absolutely nothing. And I know exactly where I was. So that was 0 progress. So did I save? Yeah, I need to deposit the ink ribbon again. Let's leave the knife behind. Yeah, there's no use in it. The dog whistle also, no clue what to do with it. Let's just go to a place I haven't gone to yet. So if I go this way and go here, it's almost 6. I just need to see if I have like. Just checking my phone in a second. Checking my phone for retro game offers I put out on Vinted that I want to check up on. But people just don't answer. That's crazy. There's a guy right here. Yo, stop. He's dead. I can grab the dagger. No, I'm not selling, I'm buying them. I'm buying stuff. I'm slowly getting back into collecting. Slowly but surely. This might be the balcony. Dog whistle moment incoming. Is this the balcony? Let's equip this. There's a dog here. Are you the mutt I was looking for? Nope. Might have to go back and grab that. Grab that shield emblem I had from the beginning of the game. Mm. Hello, hello. Yeah, I went that way. That's the thing. The first place where I looked was in the main hall, like to the left way. But I don't think I have the key to open that. And I think I know exactly what key it is. But the thing is, it's on that puzzle with the statue that keeps moving, like to kill you. There's also this item here that I have no clue how to get. Yeah, but I think I'm talking about the armor key. But I don't think I can grab the armor key. So I went here. I go upstairs to the left. Maybe there's something here. No. Do I have that door opened? No, what door is this? Then I go through here. Hmm. I hate allergies. But this is the west side. So what I'm guessing is that the balcony we're talking about. God damn, I'm dying. IRL. Give me a second. I'm officially out of, like, paper towels. Oh, no, I am. And now that I'm in the west side, there's like a place I can go up here. And there's this puzzle. Is it here? Well, this is the west side. Maybe there's something I missed down here. But I think it just loops around. Yeah, it just loops around to the... So it has to be up. And you said blessed. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's this room right here that I know, like, I have to grab something, which is this key right here, but I have no clue how to do it. Because I have nothing to put on the ground. And when I remove this, the statue starts pushing forward and I'm locked in here. See? Wait. Maybe there's a way to do this. Yeah, I know I can put the key back, but what now? Because this just goes back. And I actually managed to get hit still. And I accomplished nothing with that. Yeah, you too, man. Thanks for showing up. I'm not gonna stream for much more time, but I appreciate you coming around and chatting. Yeah, I know I gotta find a replacement key. I have the one with the sword on it, but it doesn't fit the thing. Like, I tried to put it there and it didn't fit the thing. Mm, so we're back here. Yeah, I have. It's where you get the. That's where you get the one of the keys, right? I know for a fact I've been there. That's the one, like in the middle of the stairs, right? The thing I don't know what to do with is this. Yeah, I'm gonna take it. Mm, I haven't gone here though. Okay, I know that. Uh, oh, I got it. I got a rejected offer on Vinted. Yep, that's a him problem. I don't for twice. Um, there's also an item up there. I have no clue how to get it. I was thinking it was like getting what's in here, like getting moving this thing. Oh, it actually is. Oh, okay. This makes stuff easier. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The thing is, I was trying to move the dresser, but it wasn't working. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Now it makes sense. That actually finally makes sense. Okay, actually making progress now. Because I ran into it a little bit, but it wasn't doing anything, so I decided that let's go. This is useful. Okay. Man, my thing with these games is that now I just want to, like, once I end stream, I'll just want to restart it from the ground up to play it, like, knowing everything that I know up until now. I don't know if that's weird or not. Like, it sounds like a waste of time, but what? I can move everything in this game? There's a dagger here. Okay, game. I see you. Okay, so I need this. This is the same problem that I had with... This is the same problem that I had with Dino Crisis, where stuff was so... Oh, is there more back here? That's crazy how much I missed without a map. So there's more. Yeah, and it's understandable. That's the thing. So I'm looking at the map and there's a room there. Oh, but it's accessible on the upper side? No? I'm guessing that whatever it is that's here, I cannot access it now. Can I shoot this? Or maybe burn it. Let me see if I can burn it. No? No, I can't shoot it. Mm. I feel like I'm progressing really, really slowly compared to how you're supposed to progress. But I honestly don't mind. I'm just kidding, I truly mind. So I go to there and I can go through... The thing is, that there goes up, right? Yeah. Goes to 3F. But yeah, but the thing is, from everything I know up until now, I don't think I'd really mind, like, restarting the game. But at this point, I'm just running around in circles, if I'm being honest. So I might have just missed something. Okay, and I know exactly what I missed. I'm gonna drop this statue down. Oh, I thought I... Okay, maybe everything is not so lost yet. We drop this down. And we get that sapphire that I think... I just think... Can I go downstairs from here? No? I have to go all the way around? Oh my god. Okay, I think I got it. Now we get that sapphire. And then we probably put that sapphire into either the door that's that had the dog, or one of the faces that's on the outside. Let's just discover which one it is. Let's go to the typewriter room, which is here. We grab this. Now we go through here. No, the true horror is not having any blends and being at... Oh, I'm at green HP. Okay, fair enough. Then let's check if my prediction was correct. Let's go to here. Go down here. And what I'm guessing... No? So, I guess was completely wrong. Let me check the diamond. Examine it. Have I not opened it? I think I opened every door with the sword key. I'm gonna go get my sword key again. No, I wasn't. Oh. Does that mean that it's not completely used yet? If I still have it? Do I need to be able to discard it? Ooh, that makes sense. See, that's the type of thing that if I would have known that, would have made the game much easier. This is backtracking the video game. Just once again blow my nose. I see. Top 3 retro games in my opinion. Ooh, hard question. Without any like bias of one over the other, except the first one. I'm gonna put World of Warcraft Classic, the original version, but like the overall experience, not really the end game. Then I'm going to say Outrun 2006 Coast to Coast, the Saga Racer, and until what are we considering retro? Because it really depends on what we are considering retro. I don't know what I would put in third place. I like those two very much. But in terms of retro, what would be considered third? Because I don't want to, like, I'm not trying to be niche on purpose, but I do not want to give like I do not want to give like a general thing like, oh, Chrono Trigger or Pokemon Emerald. Because that's just sort of boring. So I'd have to think about it. So if it would be everything before I had been born, it would have to be something from the SNES. I don't know. I'd have to comb through my collection to answer that. I really like early PS2 stuff. I'm looking up at my collection. It's on top of me. Damn, I can't answer that question. It's too hard. It's too hard on in a type of media that has like hundreds of titles. It's hard to pinpoint like two or three to be like the best. But I have to go help family now. I'm gonna leave the game on to check out on that keys thing so I don't miss it out once I'm available to do so. But thank you very much to everyone who showed up during the stream. Also, I also need to stop because my nose is just killing me and I need to take like something for my allergies. But yeah, make sure to subscribe if you haven't been subscribed yet, and check out my other videos if you want to see some good stuff. Other than that, I'm out.